Hey, Josie, for the Saints as a whole, the last three games, 29 points allowed, then 30 and 34. What do you think needs to be cleaned up to remedy that?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff. I think the biggest thing is to put it all into one really is consistency, just to be able to play the whole game out. We've had some good games in the first half. We've had some terrible games in the first half, and vice versa. And so it's just cleaning up the small details and doing your job is always the thing that seems to get anybody. At this level, everybody's talented. Everybody's good at what they do. But sometimes people try to do too much, or sometimes people try to do somebody else's job before their own. So I mean, I think it's just consistency and being able to do it, in the second half of the Falcons game, and be able to put that into the first half and be able to actually play a full 60 minutes with that.
Next one, Troy.
Josey, what challenges do the Raiders present? Look at that physical with Jacobs, and Carr's had a pretty solid year. What challenges do they present for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, they're a physical team. You watch them, and that's what they've been for years now. And it's gonna be a physical game. So we're gonna have to be ready, especially us in the front seven. And then we're gonna have to filter that into the back guys, and then we're gonna have to be able to defend the pass when they want to take the shots, which we've seen them try to do multiple times. Run, and then big shots. So they're a good offense, and I think the biggest thing is going to be physicality of the game.
Next one, Ryan O'Halloran.
Hey, Josie, follow up on the Raiders. Darren Waller on pace for 100 catches at tight end. Having seen him last year and then this year on tape, what kind of challenge is he?
Yeah, I mean, he's just an overall good tight end. He can move. So we've seen a lot of them. We have Kelsey in the same conference here, and a bunch of other guys. So we just have to stay up week to week on that and be able to be ready to cover some of the best tight ends.
Next one, Brian Eckerstall.
Josie, you told us before the season started you wanted the chance to start. Now you're getting to start. You've got back-to-back double-digit tackle games. I know you want to have more wins, but is it pretty rewarding to know that you're out there and living up to the expectation that they were able to move on from Todd? You fill those shoes? Yeah,
in the beginning of the season, I'm excited. Really wanted to, before I knew everything was going down, really want to start. And now the goal is just to get wins. It's good to have a lot of tackles and all that stuff, but honestly, I'd like to have the wins over all the tackles at this point. So I think as a team, we're trying to gel together, and we're trying to get everybody together. And I think everybody's on the same page of, I don't care how many catches I have, I don't care how many carries I have, I don't care how many tackles, interceptions. We just want to win. So yes, all that stuff's awesome, and you want to individually better yourself every game. But right now, I think everybody's focused on a team win.
Next one, Zach Stevens.
Hey, Josie, there's been a lot of different defensive linemen in front of you the past couple of games. Is there something with the chemistry between you and defensive linemen being a linebacker?
Yeah, I mean, you always have to have chemistry, especially in this kind of defense where you got different stunts up front with them, and if you're playing a bunch of run teams, you got to be able to play off them and understand what they can and can't do, or what they like to do, if they like to jump gaps, or if they like to anchor in there. So yeah, there's always chemistry, and I think we've been doing pretty well, even though we've had guys come in and out, and different guys than what we had at the beginning of the season. I think we've still been doing a fine job with the guys up front and understanding what they can do. And, we're just trying to build that week by week.
Next one, Artie Stapleton.
Hey, Josie, I know just about every team's been dealing with this, but you've missed a couple of practices each of the last 2 weeks because of the COVID-19 situation. And I'm wondering on game day, first off, how do you kind of make up for the missed reps at practice? And on game day, does your body feel it? Does your mind know it, that you haven't quite gotten everything you wanted to do in preparation?
Maybe a little bit. I think Coach Fangio does a great job with that, being able to get us ready, whether it be the Patriots week or whether it be, his last week. Not having that one practice or two practices maybe, and having to do it virtual, I think really gets us ready for it. And I think we have a pretty mature team to understand where to be able to put that time to. If you're not at practice and you're supposed to be at practice during that day, but it got canceled, watch film and stuff like that. So I think, when you can't get the physical reps, take the mental reps. And I think we have a lot of guys that are doing a good job with being mature about the situation.
As a reminder, please use the lower your hand function if you no longer have a question. Next one, Kyle Newman.
Hey, Josie, with Josh Jacobs, what are keys to containing him and making sure he doesn't go off for a big game?
Yeah, it's just going to be, fitting your gaps right, and being able to stay in them and be able to use your hands a lot with these guys. They're big O-linemen in front of us. They were going to be able to shed. So really use our hands, and really the D-line's going to be really crucial in this game, and so are the linebackers. So it's just going to be able to play tough, smart, and physical, stay in your gaps. And once you've done your job, maybe you can help somebody else do their job. So, got great running backs over there and great offensive line to go with it.
Final one, Brandon Cristal.
Sorry, Josie. I know you said you're not worried about your own stats, right? But I am curious because Todd Davis and Brandon Marshall, and I'm sure plenty of guys before them used to have friendly bets on who would have the most tackles. Do you and Alexander have that? Just a little side friendly wager to see who's going to end up with the most at the end of the year?
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to throw that in there again because at the beginning of the season, we were unsure what was going to happen. I thought Todd was going to be here and stuff like that, so I didn't really put anything down. But we've been talking about it week to week, and we'll have to get it set here once we get back to the same amount of tackles.